All right, you guys got the notice there. So this is Sherry Denny coming to you from nice snowy Alaska, USA. And we're going to be doing a training today on how do you get paid, and even more on RapidFunnel, because RapidFunnel has been a huge benefit to everybody that is working this team. And before we even get started, I want to welcome everybody that is here. We have team members here from the United States, all over the United States. We have people here from Spain. That's the new one. That's great. From Denmark and also South Africa. And I just want to welcome everybody here. This is an exploding team. We are the largest and fastest growing team in the United States, with Tina Malsom and Kelly Vincent. Tina Malsom is our, they're both master reps here in the United States, and she is my personal sponsor. And we are at the top of this whole thing that started in the United States. So you guys couldn't be in a better place, really. You totally couldn't be in a better place. We are happy to have all of you here. For the first time in my, I don't know, I've been doing this for decades, but 37 years we're going on here. And I was ready to not do this anymore and just help my daughter with her her touring business up here in Alaska. So I pretty much came home to Alaska and got that call. And I'm so thankful that I did, because there are so many people, including the call that I got this morning, that tells me, I'm so glad you're there. I can finally get off my meds. I've been taking this stuff that, you know, helps me sleep. And I took one relax last night, slept like a baby. We get this all the time, you guys. We have a DNA Groups testimony page on Facebook. Now, granted, I know some people aren't on Facebook, and that's your choice. So we have a website that you can go to. By the way, Clee, you're pretty quick at putting stuff in the chat. Would you help me with putting, like, if you can hear me there? Can you hear me, Clee?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Are you tired?
No.
If somebody could put teamgladiatortraining.com in the chat box there, that everybody could see that. And that is another source that you guys have, that so you don't have to go on Facebook to get some of the stuff that we use. We have scripts in there, how to get started, all that. But here's what I want to do today. I want to get to a screen share here and show you guys. I want to answer your questions, and we'll do that toward the end here, but I want to show you guys the importance of RapidFunnel. I was part of the team. There were 6 or 7 of us that started RapidFunnel and put it all together last November, December, January. And we loaded that out to the team in February of this year. And it has been miraculous at being able to help people that maybe don't know what to say to somebody. You know, not everybody's a seasoned networker. They don't know what to say. They don't even know how to start. And what RapidFunnel does is allows you to have those things right at your fingertips. So let me see, I think what I ought to do is go back a few slides here and see if I have how you actually get signed up in RapidFunnel. No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to do this off the top of my head here, you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and screen share. And it is screen number 1. Good deal. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see all that. These are the ones I'm going to show you for how you get paid. And this is real interesting, but that comes later. So if you don't have a link to RapidFunnel, by the way, show of hands here, we gotta do this. How many of you actually know what RapidFunnel is? Is there anybody in here that doesn't know what it is? You know, like, you know what, I better turn the chat on here too for myself. Hold on just a second. I'm going to find that. It's not letting me find it. Hold on, there we are. So let me turn the chat on. I gotta turn that on over here as well. Good deal. All right. So, okay. So Great. Okay, so the thing that you put on there, the APL Go enrolling, Clee, was that for RapidFunnel? You're muted.
It's for the back office. Did I just?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get there as well. Okay, thank you so much. So what we have is, and thank you for putting that on there, because there is a real good PowerPoint there for how to enroll people in the back office, even though that has changed a little bit. So I am still screen sharing, right? You guys see the screen share? Okay, good. So RapidFunnel is an app that you find in your, Google Play or your Apple Store, and make sure that you download that. It is green it's green and white with dots on it, and it says RF. And there might be a couple of them in there, but they're the same thing. So when you get RapidFunnel downloaded, and this is what you're going to see after you've put all your stuff in the settings. And you know what, maybe I better move forward here too. There we go. Hold on. When you first start your RapidFunnel, it is going to ask you a code. And when you get that link from whoever you are sponsored by, it has those instructions in there. You won't believe how many people call me and just ask, what's the code? They'll tell what's the code. It's in the instructions that is sent in that link. So that's why one of the reasons why I'm doing this training right here is so that you guys know everything we do is duplicatable. If it's not duplicatable, how can you expect to grow a really big team if you have to be the one that is teaching them everything? So I would love to teach you guys how to do this, and then you be teaching your team how to do it. And it's a special, it's nothing special. It's actually something you send them a link out of your RapidFunnel. So in that link, it has the instructions on how to get started. You will be using the email that you will be using with APL Go. You'll and put your your name in there. Obviously, when you go back to the settings, this is the settings in there. There is coaching, but there's also, let me see if I have this, by the way, isn't a slide presentation. This is out of my a file folder that I have. And I think what I'm just going to do is stick with one right after the other here and not be all over the place. So when you first get started, it's going to show a page like this. And this was, gosh, this had to have been way back when I started. I only had 70 engagements. Now I think I've got 250. I use it to people that I know. This is how I use it. I use it for people that I know I can connect with, so it keeps my statistics up. And that's one thing you want to watch out for. They do not, RapidFunnel allow any spamming. So you can send out a resource, send it out, to everybody on your Facebook page, but I'll guarantee you, if people aren't clicking on what you're sending them, it's going to make your stats go down. And when they reach 15 or 20%, they flag you and they will send you an email that says, hey, there's a lot of people not connecting with your resources that you're sending out. You either want to delete those out of there, or, be talking to people that you're really talking to. The other thing is, and I learned this the hard way, when we first got RapidFunnel the first time, and it was not the big daddy of the RapidFunnel. We had a real mellowed out version of it. I think it had like 7 resources in it. I downloaded my whole contacts list. There's 4,000 people in there. Do not do that. Only put in people from your phone list that you want to talk to that day. Maybe it's 2 or 3 people. For some people, we do 10 a day. Some people do 20 a day. And the ones that you connect with, that's going to keep your stats up. So if you have any questions on that, write them in the chat there, and I will definitely get back to you on any of these questions. So this is what RapidFunnel does. We have resources, we have campaigns. When you first get into RapidFunnel, please go to the coaching. You want to set up your, you can do the coaching first, and then you're going to do some settings in here, but go to the coaching, because in the coaching, it has how to start your APL Go business right there. And we call that mandatory training. Who asks for mandatory anything anymore, you guys? we don't mandate anything here. But if you want to really get going with RapidFunnel, that is a very good resource to use. And it also has a thing in here for how we use RapidFunnel for buy-sell trade groups. Amazing, you guys. By the way, that's how we found a group in the Philippines. That's how we found a group in Vietnam. Buy-sell trade groups. And we're not on there spamming. We are asking people if they're open to an opportunity that they may have never seen before. And you'd be surprised how many people will contact you for that or message you back. It's all done on Facebook Messenger, so you're not interrupting anybody or invading anybody on their own Facebook page. There's a launch video here, and once you've seen these videos, it will show you how much you have completed each one. And every now and then, I'll just ask people, and I haven't had to deal with anybody on this team. You guys are great. I'll ask people, hey, you know what, take a screenshot of your training in the back and, just let me see what you've done back there. Most people don't want to hand me stuff like that because they know they haven't done anything. And that's the point. If you can direct people to the training and it's all there, they're going to be so grateful for that because now they know what they need to do. Some people just don't know what they need to do. Their sponsor may have just gotten in or just gotten started and they don't know what to do. So that's why we do these trainings. So this was the slide I was looking for, you guys. This is when you first get started with RapidFunnel. There, I have an iPhone, so that's where it is for me, but those 3 buttons actually take you to this page that was back here. Oops, there we go. Takes you to this page right here. So that's where you want to go after you've signed everything up. And this is the page it takes you to. Wow, now we're online. now we're going in right in a row. And then you want to click on settings. And settings inside of RapidFunnel is going to take you to this setup here, and you want to click on account settings. And below here, there's also another one that is for payment. And I was one of the people that started with put 99% of this stuff in RapidFunnel with a team of 6 or 7 of us. And so I don't have that there. That's one of the bonuses I guess I got for starting it. But anyway, you will have a payment thing right here. And by the way, you guys, that's only for a year. So my year's almost up. Go to your account settings and start putting in. Somebody called me last night and said, well, do I need to put my address in? Well, no. I live in Palmer, Alaska, but I'm not going to put my street address in here. I put Hatcher Pass, Palmer, Alaska, United States. And then you're going to go and put the rest of these things in. This is numero uno, you guys. If you don't do anything else, be sure to put your user ID number. Now, back on this page, I don't know if it shows, yeah, right up here, there's actually a user ID. That's your RapidFunnel. Just ignore that one. You want to go to your APL Go back office or write your number down somewhere, and that is your APL Go ID number. You need to click edit and put that in there, or none of these campaigns, none of these resources that you send out are going to wind up connected with you, and you want that to happen. So then we have all the available courses. I don't know that you guys know this, but there's product training in here, new user training, how to prospect, motivational training. By the way, there's like 10 things back there from Tony Robbins for motivational training, little 5-minute clips. And team Go Extreme. There's all sorts of resources in here, how to start your APL Go business and how to start your RapidFunnel training. And those are done with, I believe this one down here is Micah Guido, who's one of the guys that literally put a lot of the back office stuff together with us. And hey, look what I found this morning. You guys may already know that's in there, but I just found it this morning. people have been asking me where Michelle Stoneley and Tina D'Angelo's video is, the two ladies that are medical professionals. Now, Michelle Stoneley was a landscaper, and now she's a medical professional. Tina D'Angelo does medical imaging and has been doing it for decades. So there's that video that you guys have been looking for that has the best information about each one of our products. Granted, it's about 45 minutes long, but that's in your rapid funnel under training. So I saw that and I said, okay, I got to show you guys that. So again, here's the new user training. We've already seen that slide, but this is new user training. Everybody should go to that and see what is there for it. These are not very long, you guys, but if you watch these, then anytime I do a training like this, it makes more sense. You go, oh, the light bulb comes on. And it will do your, if you go even further into the trainings, in fact, I think this is the next page down, we have a daily activity tracker in there. And once you watch that video, it's going to show that you watched it. It's 100%, but it only says 99%. It's going to show that you completed that. How to use the surveys in there. Sherry Girl Bonet did a really good one on that. And APL Go training, it's all in there. And they're really short, you guys. It's not like it's going to take you forever to do those. So this is the tool that we have. Rapid Funnel, and this is exactly what this helps you do. Prospecting with one touch. I mean, once you have your information in there, you've connected your ID to it, it is one touch, and it all comes. I wonder if I've got that on here. Let me see. I'm going to go back, and there. Well, no, I don't. I should have put more in here. Maybe I did. Hold on just a second. I know I'm probably blowing your minds here. Here it is. All I do is go to the next one. I have to trust my instincts here. So when you're ready to send a campaign out to somebody, this is my daughter, and I wanted to send her some information here, but I also wanted to make sure that she got the onboarding emails from the team that we put together. So if you want to send a campaign, that's where these are, is down here. An active or an inactive campaign. It's the emails and the onboarding campaign, and then product campaign, and then there's also there's 3 campaigns. There's another campaign on the business end of it. But this is where you would send that. When you're ready to send any resource, you click this button right here. Any resource. When you want to send them an invite to, like last night's overview that Tina and Kelly do, you click in event invite, and it will bring up our calendar and all the events that we have. Now, I haven't put my own personal team in there because we're separate from, several other teams that are out there. So I put my invites on our team messenger every day that we have one, or the day before. And basically it's every day. But the main event invite for Tina and Kelly, our master reps, is right there. And anytime you want to find out if they have sent out a survey, if you've sent out a survey to them, you can, or anything, any resources, you click here on activity log, and the activity log will show up down here, the entire everything that they've opened or that you've sent, and possibly that, hopefully, that they have clicked on it. And it will also show how much of it they've looked at. So that's really important. When you're ready to look at the notes that were answered on a survey, you click right here on notes and details, and it will tell you what they put. As a matter of fact, if anybody fills out a survey, you're going to see part of those notes right here on the person's contact name. You know what? So far, I said a lot. Is there anybody that has any questions so far? Wow, I must be doing good here. Thank you. Okay, so I did put in our Team Go Extreme Facebook page, there's a a video in there that is the path to RapidFunnel training. And it starts out with, signing up, getting the link, and then getting your information going. Same thing I pretty much went over here, going to coaching, starting with the APL Go Start videos. And what is that one there? The launch video, seeing the launch video. And then right after that, that launch video is this right here. And it is a video done by Tina and Kelly that tells you how we started this whole thing. So I hope that was helpful to you. And that's the same thing I had there. And this is not mine. See if there's anything else that I have in here. Oh, yes. When you go to setting in your, you want to put your phone number in there so that it sets it up for an autoresponder. You can set that up there as well. That's also in your setup in the back. And I believe that's it for this. That was a team call that we did with corporate. So anyway, any questions on this so far? Because I want to help every single one of you that I possibly can to be able to understand how to use RapidFunnel, because it's really important.
So I have not located. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead, Chad.
There's a, you can raise your hand or go ahead and speak up. Who was talking? Chad?
So how do you find the one that has the Facebook one? I've looked in the coaching and everything, and it just goes straight to the personal training.
Are you in the Facebook group?
Am I?
Are you in the Facebook group or are you on RapidFunnel?
I'm on RapidFunnel right now. But
Okay,
when you
good.
showed the thing that said,
When I showed what?
when you showed the one that said that there was a one for the Facebook, that's how you guys located the Vietnamese group or the Philippine group.
That is buy, sell, trade, and it is there. Yeah, I don't know that it's in RapidFunnel. It's probably under prospecting.
Okay.
And I did a real quick video on how to use buy, sell, trade. And by the way, that video is also not my video, but one that Curry did. Let me see. Let me see where that it's under courses. It's one of these in here. Nope, it's one of these here, and it's done by Curry. How to prospect, it might be that one there. I don't have them opened on here.
It's also on our team Facebook page.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely
Under
on our
the
team guides on our Facebook page. And most people go to our
All right, I
guide.
will check that out. Thanks,
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Randy. And the other thing too is I have spoken with Patrick, that is the developer of RapidFunnel, and I think I haven't gotten anything back yet, but can you guys, when you log into that, isn't there something on there? And Jan, you would probably know this. When you first clicked in there, are you able to change the language to Danish so you can read most of it?
Sorry, I have not been made a commitment to that. I only have it on my phone. I'm not signed in yet.
Okay, well, I think it does. Is anybody using RapidFunnel in Denmark, South Africa? That's your Danish? Anybody? Jetta?
I use it, but I have the in English. I haven't changed. I don't see where I can change it to the English.
Okay, because I know you can do it on our back office, and you can do it on our APL Go page.
I don't think we can do it in RapidFunnel.
Okay, that's what I need to know, because if that would make it easier for you, and here's how it works. You guys know this. When the numbers get large enough, and that's about 500 people, then they turn on the other speaking languages. So right now it's in Spanish, it's English, and it is something else, and I can't remember what it is. But there's three.
Oh, I found it here. We have English, Spanish, something I don't know, French, German,
and Russian.
Italian, yeah, Russian perhaps, Swedish, Chinese, Turkey, Vietnam, something. Yeah. But I
And
got
wait a
the
minute, and Danish is not on there? Oh, that's gonna happen tomorrow. Hold on.
Danish. We have Swedish. It's almost Danish, but not quite.
So Swedish doesn't cut the mustard, right? All right, Jan got what I was saying there. So Danish on RapidFunnel.
So this brings up a question that I wanted to ask the other night. So if the people speak straight Vietnamese or speak straight Spanish, do we have a way that the videos are translated? So like I have RapidFunnel in English.
No.
Is there a way to? No.
Not right now. And here's what we're doing. Well, I'm even doing this with the Danish team right now. Is I have sent over some of my videos with transcripts on them, and Yetta and Renee Baldoni are working with that right now, and they're oh, and Trin in South Africa, she's done a wonderful job on a video about the product. So it's going to take somebody that has leadership capabilities, just jump out of their comfort zone or whatever it is, and start making videos that we can put on RapidFunnel. Because once they're made, you guys, I have access to be able to throw those right onto RapidFunnel. So let's make it happen.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So you can take one of our videos, one of mine, Tina's, one that's the ones that you'll see on YouTube, those are compliant. We've actually gone through those, and you can send that to somebody in that country. And with the transcript, it's right there. If you click on the 3 dots under the video on YouTube, it will show transcript, and you can copy that entire transcript and have them change that to Vietnamese. They could not overwrite it. They can have what are those captions at the bottom of it. So that's, and you guys, we're going to grow big enough to be able to have to be up on top of all that. Japan's coming on next in 6 months. You guys, I did not say that. Okay. but Japan is coming on in the next 6 months. So if you have any connections from where you are to Japan, everybody on here is connected with a USA team member, and they will be working with and qualifying with all the things that we do here from the USA, like making our own incentive trips like Turks and Caicos right now. All you guys can qualify for that through our USA qualifications. You are welcome. Hi, Renee. I was just talking about you. Renee has taken quite a few things and had them translated from English to Danish. So we would total respect for you there, Renee. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah. So I just went over as much as I could get through to get people to do training on RapidFunnel, and then putting your contacts in. You guys, that's right here. Right down here, you guys, everybody can see my screen share, right? Right down here, it's not clicking on this, it's actually adding a person. That's where you add the contact, and it shows up like, not that, that's my back office part. Sorry, this isn't a slideshow. So the contact will show up like this, and then you can send all the resources. If you've gotten that far, you totally have this nailed, you guys. And then, yeah, I will. So that's LaRue. Yeah, I can give you a call afterwards. I actually have my chat box on here, the chat going. So let me pull that down a little bit further so I can see more of it. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to show you guys, does anybody want to know how to get paid? Nobody. Okay, so we won't worry about that. No. Yes.
No, I don't like money.
Yeah, okay, so I pulled this up from an account. Let me see if I can get back here. And if you guys are in your back office, and I love this one because it's zeroed out. When you go in your back office and you go to binary tree, and you click on details of my organization, that's where this came from. And in order, now this is to get paid only on the Ninery, okay? There's 10 other ways to get paid, but this is where I get the most questions. So this is the first, this is actually last month, but these are, no, I take that back. These are the people that come in during the month. So if there's somebody that came in on your one leg, you got two, everybody starts with 2 legs. So on one leg, and there's nobody that comes in, and it's only coming in on a package or an upgrade that's going to show here. That's the only thing that shows in the Ninery. Packages or upgrades, no orders. They're just, you know, to second orders. So those will show up right here. Is this person getting paid? No. They may have somebody qualified on this side, and they may have somebody qualified on the other side. But because there's no volume coming in on whatever leg that is, their inside leg or their outside leg, there's no payment from the Ninery. They can be getting paid every single day from the unilevel. So here's their other side. And there's 3 people that came in the first week, 2, 11 people. So, and we had like 15 this last week come in. This is the volume that they have for that day. For that week, the volume that they had for the second week, the volume they had for the third, and now it is in the 4th period. There's this much volume sitting there, and this person's a diamond. There's nothing on the other side. I want you guys to totally get this. Somebody needs to calculate what is 4,450 times 30%. About $1,200, something like that. $1,200 US is all anybody has to do that has nothing on the other side is bring in somebody at 200, bring in somebody at a diamond, whatever it is, they're going to get paid 30% of this until that's gone. And it usually isn't gone. That always keeps calculating if you have somebody that's building on that leg, and we all have somebody that's building. So are there any questions here? Because I'm going to go on to the next thing. You guys get that? This is the #1 question I get. Wow, there's like nothing over here. Well, this is what I have to say. If there's nothing over there, put something there. This is your business, right? This is your business. Be responsible for your business. Yeah, Renee?
Yes, I have a question. Is there a time limit for this? Because I see the time period. It's like a time limit.
Yeah, every 7 days, correct.
So if we're not getting into the other legs within that 7 days, then we just lose the.
Oh no, no. As a matter of fact, there was there's volume here. Now this is all used up. There's nobody that for this person. There's nobody that has come in this month, so that's all zeros. But if there was volume from say the month before, I would have to go back to the month before for that person, and it would show how many people came in, what the volume was there. You can see the volume from last month was 1,058. So they had somebody come in. They got paid 30% of 1,058 already.
Okay.
So my question is, so if you have somebody, let's just ballpark this. So your time period says, your first time period says you have so much PV, but then your second, your third, and your fourth go with 0 PV. And then it says current volume has so much PV, but if nobody comes in, does that like roll over to the next month until you fill the spot?
That's the question right there. That's the main question people have. If this comes in and say there's 200 PV here in any of these, if there's 200, that 200 is taken out of this 4,450 because that's the other leg. And that person that had 200 over here, like already they've had 1,058. They've been paid volume of the 1,058. That came out of, whoops, went too far forward. That came out of this right here. So and this is, I'm so glad this is zeroed out because this is so important. And by the way, you need to have one person on your left. You need to get qualified in order to even get these. So
That's what I was saying. So you can keep building until you get somebody on the left. It keeps building up, correct?
yes, yes. But you need,
Okay,
if you have one person, like this person has somebody on their left, they've got a few people over there that they've personally sponsored, that they will always gather the volume. They will always get, and as long as you're current, 1 month, you don't pay your 40 not required. This is why you want to do your 40 PV every single month. If you don't do that 40, you're going to lose that volume because you're not active. You have to stay active. Qualified and active are kind of two different things, the same but different. So always make sure that you have at least 40 PV. Even if you are a corporate director, have at least 40 PV because that keeps you active, even though at corporate director, I think it's 140 now.
So like when Dr. Lucas, that's so weird to say. So when like Dr. Lucas was selling and everything, and then was waiting for somebody to come under him. And then once he did that, then he started seeing what he was making, correct?
Correct, because
It
those
was
sales,
building and building and building and building and building.
oh, that's a great question, because those sales now in Denmark, they're, from what I understand, they're not allowed to do what we do here in the United States, and that is to over the counter do sales, like at a chiropractor, okay? Or, you know, you guys have to look at your specific area, what you're allowed to do by your government. I think in Vietnam, it's the same thing. You can sell person to person, you can build a huge organization, but if it's a salon or, you know, a over the counter where you do retail, apparently that's not okay in Denmark. Here we can. So any of those orders that Dr. Lucas was placing actually were over in the unilevel area where people get paid. Those were extra orders that were done, no upgrades. Once somebody has upgraded, by the way, to diamond, there's no more upgrade. Any money they put into it is all over in the unilevel. And that's a bonus as well, you guys. So this right here is only people that are just starting, they've bought their Go Pack, or they have upgraded. And then once they've gotten to diamond, all their volume is over on the unilevel. Now I've totally confused you, right? You'll get it. I don't expect anybody to get this right away because this is different. It's been a long time since there's been a company that has put together something as unique as a binary, which I hate that word, and I'm glad they have it 8 legs out, so you can get paid on 8 legs of a Ninery included with a unilevel. And then there's the customer bonuses on top of that. So this is how you get paid in the fastest way that you can get paid. 30 days later, when the people that came in here are placing their 40 PV, or, you know, every now and then, Sergi has these amazing, you guys, in fact, by the way, you guys over in Denmark, you get more specials than we do. I'm jealous. You get the free product, and that helps you build your business. So you guys are the ones that are always telling me that you've got these specials. So thank you. Renee keeps me up on that all the time. So any questions right here? I'm not going to go into the other ways that you get paid because this is everybody just came in. This is your biggie right now. 30 days from now, it's going to be this story and then some. Oh, and I see Yetta is in her car, so she will get this on a replay. Yeah, everything's recorded. Anybody have any? Hi, Anna Monk. It's nice to see you. Anybody else have any other questions here? Am I saying this name right? Is it Tinus Shankert? I'm murdering these names, you guys. Glad to have you on board here. And if you have anything, if you want to introduce yourself, you guys, please, you're welcome to do that. I can be quiet for a minute. Renee goes, no, she can't.
My name is Tinus. My name is Tinus Chenkanran Fransen, and I'm not. I'm just interested to learn about the products. I'm interested to learn about how fast I can be diamond. Should I take to sign in 2 or 5 to be a diamond, or should I just what should I do?
Oh, that's a great question. So I was embarrassed when I first came in that I came in at 200, because I've done this for so long, and I'm just like, no, not another one. But I was promised this was different. How many times have we heard that, you guys? So I came in at 200, and I'm not kidding you guys, within a few days, bringing people in that came in at the leader pack, which only gives you, see, I've got my cheat sheet over here. If you bring a diamond in, if you're just step out of your comfort zone and say, hey, diamond's the way to go. It's where to come in at, which, by the way, that's what Chad did. Several people here, Dr. Lucas's wife, Diane there, Clee Miller did it, Renee, there. In fact, almost everybody on here is a diamond now. Jan came in right out the gate on a diamond pack. That's 1,200 in volume. That's 1,200 in volume, and you get paid $600 for that, 600 American dollars. I don't know what that's in the currency that you're using, but if somebody comes in at the $600 level, that is common. They come in at 600 and they upgrade to diamond. That's 2,400 US dollars. So if they're out and they're signing up diamonds and they're getting $600 per diamond, that's only what, eight diamonds. That might take a minute. Or if they're signing in leaders at the 600 pack, that is only 240 in volume. That's only $105 in US dollars that you're actually making. So that would take 24 people, right? 24 at 600. Doing the math and reverse engineering it is an awesome thing to do, because if you know where you want to be and you take these little increments, by the way, this page right here might help you. Let's see. Okay, what it's called is it's a cheat sheet for the for each place that you come in for the rank, and it's in our back, not our back office. It is on our Facebook test, not our. What am I trying to say here? Our Team Go Extreme Facebook page under guides, and that is probably under sponsoring, probably under prospecting. But there's a cheat sheet there, and I also put it on our team messenger, but I know people don't like to scroll all the way back up on that. And if I remember this, I will put that. Would you guys like me to put that on instead of finding it right now? Would you like me to put that on our team messenger and you guys can use that cheat sheet? Would that be helpful?
Please.
Okay. And always writing myself.
I'm just interested. I'm new.
Yes.
What shall I do to be a diamond? How many people shall I find to put in? How many? What shall I do?
Well, that's what I was just saying, was you can either sponsor diamonds and have the money right away to be able to use in your back office to upgrade to diamond. That you only get 600 per diamond that you bring in. So that would be 8 diamonds. That's one way to do it. 8 people that come in at diamond. And that's not unusual. A lot of people do see coming in at diamond as what they want to do. A lot of people can't afford it though either. So they normally bring people in at the 600 level, and you don't do this by yourself. I have done several 3-way calls or a Zoom where I get the whole Danish team. I get them on individually on a Zoom and help them speak with the person that they're talking to, find out how they want to come in, what go pack they want to get, and that adds up eventually in your back office. Does that answer your question? Is that, because that's how we do it. You're muted. I hope I was answering your question there. You're muted. Dennis? I don't know. I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, he's still muted. I will just talk with it to him in Danish. Tinus, hvis du har nogle spørgsmål, som, fordi det kan måske ikke være svært at forstå det Sherry siger, men jeg kan godt forklare dig det nogenlunde på dansk, men så kan du kontakte mig. Du kan bare kontakte mig over Facebook. Jeg hedder René Baldoni, så kan vi tage en snak, så skal jeg nok forklare dig, hvordan det hænger sammen. I was just telling him that we can have a conversation about it in Danish if that was the problem that he didn't understand so good.
Yeah,
So-
that's fantastic. And by the way, you guys, Renee has been a huge help with the Danish team. Trent, everybody has. It's just been amazing how much work you guys have put into this. And Renee has let me know that, you know, he's got the next few days off. Apparently Denmark is on lockdown. Something of
Yes.
that nature. Yeah. So I hope that answered his question, but Renee, if you could reach out there, that would be really great. I do believe he's actually come in under your team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Okay. Any other questions? By the way, that was a great question. I love it when people ask, how do I get to a certain point? Hannah or Jana?
Yes, yes. I would like to know, can I decide which valuta I get paid in? Can I choose between euros and dollars to get paid when I get paid eventually?
You know what? That's a question I will have to find out. I believe you get paid in, you know, Renee might know this, and Jan, you guys have been paid. You do sign up with Mass Pay, and I think in there it gives you the option. Does anybody know
Thank
the
you.
answer to that?
I haven't
I-
got,
No, I don't.
but when we pay, then we pay in euros. So I think we get paid out in euro.
Okay. If you connect with Mass Pay,
I'm in a meeting.
yeah. So, and by the way, that's the other thing is, how do you get paid? You go into your back office under commissions, and the very last one down is connecting your bank account, and just follow the instructions there. I believe overseas, everybody has access to Mass Pay now, and that's supposed to be available in Denmark as well. We have, it's called APL Go Pay is what it is. APL Go Pay, once you click into that, it's Mass Pay. And then you have the options of getting paid through there with a debit card or having it connect to your bank. It's actually really nice. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this, you can also, when you have funds in your wallet, in this company, it's the first one that I've been in that you can actually do this. You can transfer funds from your wallet to another person in your upline or organization. You know, and that's what we do. And we have, you know, we'll have events that have prizes, or, you know, we have giveaways, and it's dollar amounts, or we want to help somebody with a vacation or air flight or something. We send them money through our transfer, and that's awesome. And it happens immediately. So, Chad?
So I got a question. When we were talking about make sure you don't want to lose your PV and everything, like
Right.
buying in, are you buying at the beginning of the month? Or are you
Oh,
buying it?
any day. It doesn't matter. As long as it's from the 1st to 2 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific. So do not ever wait till the last day, you guys. Have it done by the 25th. If you're setting up an auto ship, which makes it a little easier, you can only set it up as late as the 25th of the month. And it does, if you are completely covered. If you've placed your order the month before, and that's the way this works, you guys, you don't place it I don't place an order in the month of December to be qualified for December. I placed my 40 PV or 140 or 300, whatever it is. Right now, most people that come in, it's 40. I placed that PV of 40 order in November to be qualified for December. Now, everybody that just came in now, you're good for December and January. But somewhere in the month of January, you need to place at least a 40 PV order to be qualified in February.
Okay,
That's
so
very
you're
important.
okay, so you're saying like me, I came on in December 1st.
Yep,
Okay,
you're good
so I
December and
don't.
January.
Okay, but if not counting January, if it was say already past that point, so it would be December, and then I'd have to make an order by the first month or first week of January then, correct?
No, don't confuse it. Don't overthink this. You came in December. You're
Right.
good for December and January. You're qualified. Somewhere in January, you need to qualify yourself for February. So do that before the 25th of, before the end of the month. But I ask people to do it by the 25th of whatever
25th
month.
of the month.
Yeah, okay. And you guys don't forget that, because believe me, the 20th through the 25th of the month, I'm racing through everybody's organization to see who has yes and yes on their notifications on their main page. It needs to say green yes and green yes, not yes and no. And if it says no, just click the little check here and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. And really, it's a matter of placing a 40 PV order. Everybody that came in this month, December, is good through December and January, but somewhere in January, you need to place a 40 PV order to be qualified for February. You'll do the same thing in February. Sometime in February, you place an order to be qualified for March. It's always the month before. We're not used to that. Actually, I think in Europe, they're used to that. That's where it came from.
Very confusing.
So, oh, it
Got
won't be confusing. You just got in. It'll all start making sense. Oh, and how do you delete a contact in RapidFunnel? You go to the contact and click edit, and you can delete it. You have to scroll down and it will ask you if you want to delete it, and you click delete. It's going to ask you, are you sure? And you say, yes, I'm sure. Would somebody get that, please? Thanks, Diane.
Sorry.
That's okay. So any other questions, you guys? This has been a real great training. I hope it's been beneficial to most of you. And I will put the recording up, and I'll put it in both the Danish team thread and the American. And let's see, there is, well, you guys will be in bed, but at 3 o'clock this afternoon, we have a corporate overview, which is always recorded. So I can put those, the replays in there as well. That goes on our Facebook team page. We won't have a training this Sunday because people that celebrate Christmas, it's the day after Christmas. And I wait till Monday night and I'll be doing another team training. Oh, new news for you guys. Monday at, let's see, I think it's 9 a.m. my time. So that's 7 p.m., 7 and 8 p.m., 7 p.m. in Denmark, 8 p.m. in Africa. I'm doing another training similar to this one for the ones that couldn't make it on this one today. Okay. So we've got two trainings for overseas.
That's 10 p.m. for Pacific, right?
It's not p.m. It's 9 a.m. Alaska, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 7 and 8 o'clock at the same time in Africa and Denmark on Monday morning, Monday night. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody gets trained, because that's what slows people down, is they don't know what to do. And by the way, anybody on here, connect with me on Facebook. If you can't reach your sponsor, don't hesitate to reach out and talk with me through Messenger. We can Facebook, we can get on a Zoom, and I will help you as much as possible. I don't have all the answers, but I got pretty much all of them. I just want to show you where to go. I want to show you where you can find it so that you can duplicate what we're doing, okay? Fair enough? Okay, thank you everybody for coming on. It was great to see so many people from Denmark and Spain and South Africa. I'm really pleased to have you guys here. We are rocking and rolling it with APL Go. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great holiday and take care. Reach out, message me if you need to, okay?
Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry
you.
Christmas.
Merry
Feliz
Christmas.
Navidad.
Sherry,
Yes.
is there any training on these campaigns? I'm just really in the dark on all these campaigns.
There's only 2 campaigns.
Okay.
Yeah, and is all you need to do is find your contact and make sure they have an email. That the only way you can do a campaign is via email. That's period. You can't do it any other way.
Okay, so do you do more than one campaign at a time?
No,
or
only one. You're
only
only
one?
allowed to do one.
Okay,
Yeah,
and so
and they run for about 7 to 10 days. So you need to send them. Yeah, you need to send them. Is it okay if I send you a campaign first? And that is in your invites under RapidFunnel. It will show an invite for a campaign. I think it's the last
Okay.
one on invites under.
well, I can open them up, yeah.
Yeah, under product, and it would be the last one under invites under opportunity.
Okay.
Because that's usually the last thing we send people. It's people that, the personalities. If somebody's a really green personality, they want to see all the information, and that covers pretty much everything in those on
What
those
is the
emails.
what is the purpose of the campaigns? I know nothing about them.
Well, here's what I would do then. Put yourself in as a contact and set yourself up on one of those campaigns and see what they are. They're full
Okay, good
of
idea.
information. Yeah, they're very good. The onboarding campaign is just for people that have just gotten started. I send them an email. By the way, if people don't have this email, please reach out to me, because it's an email to get everybody started. And it has everything all in one email. It has everything on there. And so they can search for that email and they can find everything that we do with this team. Then there's the onboarding emails that even though I made the emails, Julia Curry, Russell and myself made those emails and put them in RapidFunnel. Even though I know what they say, I still mailed them to myself just so I could see what they look like. And it just tells you what to do next. The beginner, whether you're seasoned or not, it tells you exactly what to do the very first day. And if you don't want to wait till the next one comes the next way, then click and it brings up the next one for you.
Hey, Sherry, this is
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah.
Actually, you can also open up those campaigns without having to send them to yourself too.
Yep,
You can
that was the next thing I was going to say. You can actually go into campaigns
Right.
and you can look them up and you can go through every single one of them if you wanted to. You can see what they say. And I did before I sent them off a campaign for the opportunity. I looked at every single, is that what I want somebody to see? Absolutely it is. Because we deciphered every single one of those. We went through every single thing on there to make sure that it wasn't, to make sure it was politically correct, it wasn't offensive, and everything was to help them get started.
Okay.
All right. I'm glad I kept the recording going. That was a great question. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going over to Dr. Lucas's today by 2 o'clock. So somebody plowed my driveway.